Why do we suffer at the hands of these politicians? Don't you know politicians work for you? You're the boss. You hire them and you fire them. Look how they campaign. You know what they do? They audition.
Yeah.
When you put them on the job, if they're not doing the job, then you fire them. Because you're in control. From the city to the state to Congress to the president. You run.
And we got some good news for you, and then we got some messages for you, and we want to be informative. And what we try to do here is try to inform you about things that you should probably know anyway, and maybe you don't. So this is why we sit down and talk to you like we would sit down and talk to our best friends and our family here at Talk Labor. Okay? One thing I want you to do, Talk Labor fans, is this. Take a little time out and read my book, Ungrateful, The Rise and Fall of Labor Unions. And you can pick that up at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, anywhere they sell books. That book sold very well. It's still selling. It's called Ungrateful, The Rise and Fall of Labor Unions by Jerry Williams. Read it. Don't just buy it. A lot of people say, hey, Jerry, I bought your book, man, because I support you. I like that. I like the attitude, but read it because it's so important that you do. And you'll find out what's going on. You'll be able to stand up and tell people what's going on. And you can protect yourself and your family. So, read that book. It is very important that you do. Okay? Now, speaking of that, and I want to tell people about, especially coalition members, I'll tell you about the meeting that we just had on the 23rd of the month here in May, and with the attorneys and what they said. It was great. And I think you'll be happy with that. But first, let me go back to the reason why I tell you to read that book. Now, former ATU first vice president, I found this out. I didn't believe it at first, but I found it out. And I checked it out myself to find out to be true. Person was the first vice president of ATU, Local 241. Decided to try to run for higher office, which is president, lost, and then turned around and said, well, you know what, I'm not going to pay any more union dues. And I refuse to pay union dues. I'm like, what? I had heard that, but I couldn't believe it. Well, I had to check it out myself. And it's true. This is a person that members voted in there as their first vice president, who then turned around and said, you know what? The hell with unions. I'm gonna screw them up out of it. I just got what I want and I'm out. This is, folks, y'all got to think better than that. Now, you got good people on the property. You got to just check them out. Now, this person also, this I don't know, this brought to me by individuals, said that the person said, hey, the only reason I was in there was to raise my pension, my money, so when I retire, I get a good pension. That's the only reason I ran for that office. I'm like, my God, you see what kind of stuff you're getting. But hey, you all have to think about that. That's y'all's thing. I was in there and out. When I was in there, unions were strong. We didn't play that game. We did not play that game. It's disappointing, but it doesn't bring me down in it because I got too many other things to worry about or be concerned about. And one is the union coalition, the PTA, the CTA Pensioner Coalition. We've got that up and running strong. Now, people are not, when I'm talking about people, I'm talking about the CTA and those people. Oh man, they're totally against that because they know that we are on to what they're doing. They know very well that Jerry Williams sat there as a trustee for 9 years. He know everything about it. They know that Jerry Williams knows that at the drop of a hat, you retirees, especially you young retirees that just stepped out there, they can turn around and say, you know what, we're going to raise your premium 10%. You know what? Ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Really, I'm serious. Even you guys, old guys that's been around, but people like some of us, we don't, you're on Medicare, you don't have to worry about that. But people that's not, They can raise your pension up. They can raise your premium up, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. You know why? You don't have anybody sitting on that board to represent you. They can do all kinds of things. Like when I talk to pensioners, and they ask me, Jerry, can we get a cost of living? You know what? I'm going to tell you something. You can get a cost of living probably quicker than you can walk through hell with your drawers on quicker than you can get a cost of living from these people. They're not going to give you a cost of living. The idea is to stop them from taking what you got. You know, stop them from taking what you got. Now they're putting in a article to be voted on. They're trying to put it in where, you know, the article that saved us in the state constitution, they're trying to get rid of it now. They're trying to put language in the upcoming election in 2020 to get rid of that section that saved us in the state constitution. Now, I want you all to think about this. All the while, you people of color was not retiring. You're just working your butt off. Everybody else was retiring. Okay? They put that clause in that Constitution and made sure that that pension was strong and nobody could take the pension away from them. Right? Now that you are in position to retire, what are they saying now? Oh, the pension's going belly up. We got to take it from them. So they tried to take it from us in court. They were defeated. The only reason that the CTA wasn't defeated because the CTA union sided with them. Now the CTA retirees, we defeated them. But the only reason they were defeated was because they beat them in court because of that law that we have on the books. Now they're trying to take that law away from you. Now it's not going to really affect us, people that's retired now, but you young people that's striving to retire in years to come, you better get your act together. That's all I can tell you. I'm not going to waste a lot of time on trying to school you on what you do. You have the opportunity to put people in there that's going to represent you. If you don't do it, I ain't got no problem with it. That's what you have to do. But keep in mind what you have to do. Now, we had a meeting on the 23rd, the coalition. One of the best meetings we've had. The attorneys came down and really brought us up to date on exactly where we are with our lawsuit. Now, as I said before, the lawsuit is really tracking now. Okay? Now I never try to predict when this thing is going to end, but I just got a feeling by the end of the year, it'll be done. Okay? It'll be done. The meeting was great. If you missed the meeting, you missed a lot. We are finally, after years of fighting, we're moving toward a goal. And that goal, keep in mind, is to get the money back that they took from us. Okay? Now, the attorneys came in and gave us a ton of information as to where we are, what happened. People got a chance to ask them questions. Everybody left out of there totally satisfied. You people that are not participating in with the coalition, that's your business. But if there's a settlement, the people that are coalition members will make that decision. And that's not our primary reason for forming the coalition. Our primary reason for forming that coalition is to make sure we protect our plan. Okay? Make sure we get a body sitting in there where these people from the trade unions are sitting and voting with the company. It's supposed to be trade unions. But they're voting. Look for yourself. Don't take Jerry's word for it. You can look in. It's public information. You can pull up the minutes of the CTA pension and watch on the votes how they vote every time with the company. These are union people. So they're not supposed to be sitting there. You're supposed to have a retiree sitting there. And we're going to get that. We're going to make that happen. Okay? We're going to make that happen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a break right here. And we're going to come back and we're going to talk about some real good stuff that I know you're going to be interested in. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Do you know what smoking and cigarettes do to the inside of your body?
It hurts your body. Smoke and cigarettes can hurt your lungs.
It hurts your throat.
It hurts lots of other parts too.
It makes you more likely to get heart disease and lung disease.
It increases your risk for a heart attack or stroke.
And on the outside, it really just stinks.
Your clothes smell, your breath is gross, and your teeth get yellow.
Hello, do you hear what we're saying?
Do you hear what we're saying?
Do you hear what we're saying?
Smoking isn't cool.
It's not cool at all.
And it can kill you. And you won't start smoking for yourself. Just do it for me. And me. And me. And me. And me.
And us.
Okay, we're back. Have you noticed anything? We're talking about impeaching this clown that's in the office over there. Everybody knows he's the biggest fool in the world. He's stupid. Kim Jong-il and him, they playing him like a fiddle. He's talking about Kim Jong-il and I, we fell in love. Oh my God. All you got to do is stroke that big dummy and he'll give you everything you want. Everything you want. But I tell you what I got a problem with. He's supposed to be having this trade war with China, right? And it's killing the farmers, right? What does he do? Go and give welfare to the farmers. These same damn farmers are running around there. We don't want them people with the damn welfare. And got welfare queens and welfare. Look at these bastards here. Taking our dollars, our tax dollars, giving them welfare because they can't grow any crops. Just like black people couldn't get jobs and shit. And you talking about, oh, they're stealing, they want welfare. Look at them. They're talking about $16 billion to give to these farmers. Hey man, this is the clown that you voted in. Why should we be giving our tax dollars to you? You haven't fixed up Puerto Rico. You haven't done anything to fix up any of the disasters we've had here in the country. But you want to get welfare money from us because your boy is screwing you. I am sick of it. I know everybody else is sick of it. And we're talking about, let's impeach him. Impeach him, do whatever you want to do with him. But if you don't, we'll impeach him in 2020. And I'm sick of the media, too, not stepping up. I heard a host on our radio station, I think her name, I can't remember. What was it? I can't think of her name. But Joan Esposito was her name on CPT. And she was saying that one thing she can't stand about the media is when this man lie, they don't come and tell you, hey, well, he said this, but that's a lie. When you don't do that, she says, you're condoning what he does. And she is so right. And I'm getting sick of them. They need to tell it like it is. You ain't got to be one side or the other, but just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Get this clown out of there. He does anything he feels he can get away with it. And if you don't like it, I'll throw a tantrum and I'll kick like a little kid. And, well, then you need to whoop his ass like a little kid. So let's get him out of there. Okay? And we're not going to do a whole lot of talking and a whole lot of things dealing with this guy. So what I want you to do, I want you to just keep in mind that we have to get him out of there. He goes across the water. No president ever leave these shores and criticize any other president in these United States. No president do that. This fool went over there with Kim Jong-il trying to attack Joe Biden. I know y'all feel the same way we do. We all do. 67 to 70% of Americans feel that way. We're going to kick his ass out. Putin or no Putin trying to help him. We're going to kick him out. But I just want to make sure you stay up. Okay? I'm going to take another break and we're going to come right back. We'll come right back.
My name is Simone Edwards. I'm the CFO and Vice President at Chicago State University. On behalf of our President, Z. Scott, we'd like to welcome you and thank you for participating in such a great event.
We have Joanne Jones. She's got a scholarship from Contaga. $3,000 per year. Joe Rogers, he got a scholarship at Talladega. $4,000 a year. Denise Frazier, she has 2 scholarships. Talladega $6,000 and Wilberforce $12,000. Congratulations.
All I wanna do is run free. All I wanna do is run free.
Let me ask you a question. I'm back. Let me ask you a question. You see where they barred Minister Farrakhan from Facebook and all that garbage, and they took a couple of white guys off. Said, "Look, we took white off too." He doesn't say anything no more negative than that clown you got in the White House, but you still got him on there. Come on, folks. Let's just, I'm not a Muslim. I respect Farrakhan like I respect all people. And I don't think that should be happening. If you're going to take one off, take them all off. And, but that's what you see happening with that. I want you to take a look at this clip here of Farrakhan. This is one of the reasons why they took him off. It wasn't about him calling Jews names and all that. It's just that he tells the truth. Look at how he wipes Mike Wallace's butt all over the studio on this clip. Take a look at it.
You go to Nigeria, which is, if not the most corrupt nation in Africa, and it is, it could be the most corrupt nation in the world, Minister Farrakhan.
Oh, now, Mr. Wallace.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now, here's America, 226 years old. You love democracy, but there in Africa, you're trying to force these people into a system of government that you just have accepted. 30 years ago, black folk got the right to vote. You're not in any moral position to tell anybody how corrupt they are. You should be quiet and let those of us who know our people go there and help them get out of that condition. But America should keep her mouth shut wherever there's a corrupt regime, as much hell as America has raised on the earth. No, I will not allow America, or you, Mr. Wallace, to condemn them as the most corrupt nation on earth when you have spilled the blood of human beings. Has Nigeria dropped an atomic bomb and killed people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Have they killed off millions of Native Americans? How dare you put yourself in that position as a moral judge? I think you should keep quiet, because with that much blood on America's hands, you have no right to speak. I will speak because I don't have that blood on my hand. Yes, there's corruption there. Yes, there's mismanagement of resources. Yes, there is abuse. There's abuse in every nation on earth, including this one. So let's not play holy to moralize on them. Let's help them.
I'm not moralizing. I'm asking a question, and I got an answer.
Why would you put it as the most corrupt regime in the world? That doesn't make sense.
Can you think of one more corrupt?
Yeah, I'm living in one. I'm living in one. Yes, you've done a hell of a thing on this earth, so you should not be the one to talk. You should be quiet when it comes to moral condemnation.
Do you see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. That's why they don't want people like Farrakhan on there, because they're going to tell you the truth. When they tell you the truth, you wake up, and they don't want you awake. We're going to talk about that on our next segment, on our next show. Right now, I want you to see Proud Papa. I want you to see the two of my little grandkids. I mean, they just got straight A's and unbelievable. That was Naira and Montiara. She thinks I can't pronounce her name, I call her Princess, And then I want you to see this, as soon as you take a look at that, then I'm going to flip to this little tape with this little 10-year-old girl behind the piano. And you see why I love children. Yeah. So take a look at this.
Okay. Highest average in reading, Naira Hill. Okay. Highest average in language arts, Naira Hill. Highest average in math, Naira Hill. And the principal's award goes to Naira Hill. Now let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you for being this class. Oh, I'm sorry. 360 award goes to Ariana Johnson. Now let's give them a big round of applause. Y'all stay there.
And we've got an amazing talent with us this morning. We've got Gabby Wilson's joining us. Hey, Gabby.
You got to meet her, actually, a little while ago. She was on with Meredith. She plays the piano, the drums, the bass guitar, and has the rich, soulful voice of a singer 3 times her age.
That's right. And you write poetry?
Yes, I have a poetry book.
And it's published.
Yes.
And
Wow.
and you're a straight-A student, right?
Yes.
And you learn to play because your dad has a band.
Right.
He just does for fun.
Yeah.
And then you came out and started singing?
Right.
And how did your parents react?
Well, they were really surprised, and they thought we should start, getting me into it so I can, really.
Where did you get this voice?
It just came out of nowhere, I guess.
Can I just ask for Kenny? Oh, there you are. Hey, these are Gabby's parents, Kenny and Agnes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so your real job is?
I'm an iron worker, union iron worker. I've been for 17 years, and music's just been a hobby.
And you're a student?
I'm a student to
And all of a
finish my
sudden,
nursing.
your daughter starts singing. What, you're 6 years old when this happened?
Yes.
What did you think?
We thought, wow, it's get up on stage with us and do some shows and see what happens.
And she's never feel no nervous or anything.
Yeah.
So
That's what I asked her
the
earlier.
nervous
It's crazy how.
Confident.
Now, where did you get this confidence?
Well, I've always been really confident about all my singing and performing.
My goodness.
I know that your friends call you the little Alicia Keys, and that's, that's setting the bar up here. So how is that, knowing that people are ready, you're only 10 years old, and people are comparing you to one of the greatest female singers of all time?
It feels really good. My friends are really supportive, and
I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh my God, what a girl! Oh my God, you did such a good job. Can I say, raising this girl? Because my gosh, she's got some confidence.
She does, yeah.
We love you. Can we hear her sing in a moment?
Yeah.
Can we hear her sing now?
Right. She's
Okay.
going to sing a song by Alicia Keys.
Okay, we're going to get out of the way.
Take it away.
Go, Gabby Wilson.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. And I've been there before, but that life's a bore so full of the superficial. And some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got a search for a fountain and promises forever young. Some people need the desert roses, and that's the only way to prove you love them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be? We know when to share, and no one who truly cares for me. And some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah, yeah. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah, yeah. If I ain't got you with me, baby. Ooh, see nothing in this. Oh, my world don't mean a thing if I ain't got you with me, baby. Yeah. Thank you.
Come on, Mom and Dad. Come on in. That was fantastic. Wow.
Thank you so much. Quite an audience, by the way. You got a lot of fans already right outside on the plaza there.
people out there waving
they
at
were
you?
glued to the window watching you perform. So.
Anyway, but Mom and Dad especially, and I know you guys are mouthing the words, and so much support from you. And what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a singer, a songwriter, and a musician. And I want to also be a dentist because I think taking care of teeth is important.
Good.
Nice.
Yes, because you know what? You got to keep that smile. And honey girl, I think you can be anything you want.
Thank you.
So don't give up your dreams. Well done.
Yeah. So
yes, we're cheering you. Be safe, be good.
Did you enjoy that? I loved it. I loved it. Now, I want you to see this little funny thing. It's just funny to me. I saw it and I said, let me throw that on my show because it's just so funny. On how this tiger is stalking this man. I mean, this tiger like, I got lunch, man. I'm finna eat this guy. Take a look at this right quick. Take a look at it.
In a while, if he get loose, that's what he would do. Hey, don't move, yo.
Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
Mark, get the fuck up. You're not gonna make him hit you. Hurry up, man. Phone slow, boy.
Don't move, don't. He coming, don't move. Stay with
That bitch is coming.
That boy is moving dirt slow.
That's like looking at the animal chops.
Bro, don't move. Oh my god.
Cuz he just falling. Y'all gotta move though, bro.
Chill. Stay where you at.
Stop moving, Cecil.
He coming just slow.
I'm sliding. That boy break the glass. Boom.
Coming so slow.
That's what they normally do. Yeah. I would have been seen him.
Don't move. Oh man, that's a great TV show for real.
Look at his feet. What he gonna do? His feet. Look at his feet. So slow.
God, slow his feet is moving, bro.
Oh, he coming towards you.
Cecil,
he coming
don't
towards you, don't move.
move,
Oh my
dog.
God.
Cecil, he's on you, dog.
Keep in the house.
No! Hey!
Bro, that's
a big dude.
Oh yeah.
That thing is huge. That thing is huge. Bro, that thing is huge.
Somebody else. Felipe, bro, don't move.
Felipe, don't move behind me.
Oh, he's right behind you.
Right. Don't move.
Right behind me. We out, bro. We out.
Oh!
Hey! This man is mad, bro. Let's go. Y'all gotta go.
Did you see that? Man, that was something, wasn't it? But look, like I always told you, listen, we're going to take off and we're going to leave you with, a group or a band or a singer. Just going back to the old days when, people really sing. Don't get me wrong, I love the music today. The young people music is great. It's great. But I just want to see what happened to the groups, man, in the black, community. What happened to the bands in the black community? Well, here's a group that I know you all gonna like. And we're gonna see you again next week on Talk Labor. Watch this group. See ya.
I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg, plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't you proud of beg, and you know it. Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud to plead, baby, baby? Please don't leave me, girl. Now I heard a crying man is half a man with no sense of pride. But if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping if it'll keep you by my side. Ain't you proud of me, sweet darling? Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud of me, baby, baby? Please don't leave me, girl. If I have to sleep on your doorstep all night and day, just to keep you from walking away, let your friends laugh, even this I can stand, 'cause I wanna keep you any way I can. Ain't you proud of me, sweet darling? Please don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud of me, baby, baby? Please don't leave me, girl. Love so deep in the pit of my heart, and each day it grows more and more. I'm not ashamed to come and plead to you, baby, if pleading keeps you from walking out that door. Ain't you proud of me? No. Don't leave me, girl. Ain't you proud of me, baby, baby? Don't leave me, girl. Baby, baby, baby.
Yeah, no, you work.